Welcome to Chemistry with Dr. Z. This video, I'm going to talk about naturally occurring polymers. So there are two different naturally occurring polymers. The first one is proteins. A protein is formed of a polymer of amino acids. So amino acid is a structure or a compound that has two functional groups. The first one is the amino group, the NH2. The second one is the carboxylic acid group, the COOH group. And then the polymer is formed when two amino acids start to react together in a condensation reaction where the NH group of one amino acid react with the carboxylic acid group of a neighboring amino acid in a condensation reaction where a water molecule is removed and then a new bond is formed which is called the peptide bond. The amino acids, when they bond together, they will form a polymer of polypeptides, and these will form the proteins. Proteins are important for human body because all the enzymes, hemoglobin, the antibodies, and most body tissues are proteins. The order of these amino acids, as we can see here, there are different orders of amino acid that are linked together. So that order in the polypeptide chain is what gives the protein their different shapes and properties. The second type of the polymers, naturally occurring polymers, is the DNA. So the DNA is called the deoxyribonucleic acid, which is found in every living thing and many viruses as well. It carries the genetic information or the genetic instruction that allow the organism to develop and operate. It's a large molecule that takes a double helix structure. So this is how the DNA looks like. It has a double helix structure, which is formed of two polymer chains of monomers called the nucleotides. So each of these two is formed of a polymer chain of monomers called nucleotide. So what are the nucleotide? So and how the polymerization takes place. So each nucleotide is formed of what we call the nitrogenous base. So this part is called the nitrogenous base, and there are four different nitrogenous bases. And then there is the sugar, which is the deoxyribose sugar, and then there is the phosphate group. The condensation takes place between the OH of one sugar and the phosphate group on the other on the following nucleotide. This is another condensation reaction, sorry, another polymerization reaction. In this case, the molecule that is lost is not water, but it's the pyrophosphate group. And then the DNA will polymerize and to give you the new bond between the two nucleotides. This carries on to give you the chain or the polymer chain of nucleotides. There are four different bases, as we said, and they are given initials A, C, T, and G. So there are four different ones, and they pair up through formation of hydrogen bonding. So there are hydrogen bonding between these uh, uh, base, base pairs, and these hydrogen bonds or these links is what links the two polymer chains together to give you the double helix structure. The order of these bases as well will act as the code for the genetic information.